Miss Carter technically covers three industries. And I would say if there's anything that keeps us rooted together despite all the chaos that happens, first, I would just say our genuine care for one another. Um, like, I absolutely love Abby as a person. I think she is amazing. I love Rohit and his creativity. And I love Miss Carter's, like, just some of your random comments are amazing. I love them so much. And so I think just everyone caring about each other, like, not just as workers, but as people, really helps me.
Okay, great. All righty then. Anybody else?
I
I
would
want to hear what
say,
you have to say. I want to hear Jennifer.
Yeah, we want to hear what the team. Yeah, come on,
What
Jennifer.
the heck is us going? I don't know. Because we
the
have a hard.
same. I agree with Erin that you have to care about one another in order to have a great team. It takes different type of people to kind of come together and make it all work. You have to like what you do.
Mhm. And so, what kind of team do you guys have?
We care for one another. We're like a little family.
Okay, okay.
It's a nice small team, and the secret here is that her daughter and her sister are also employees.
Wow.
So we have a little family unit, going
Wow.
as well.
That and how does that work? I'm glad you brought that dynamic up because I fired my son. I did. See, they told y'all I am 100. My son, my oldest son, worked for me in years ago at McGregor Medical. For those that knew anything about Houston, McGregor Medical, and he was great there. He did a great job. But then my baby boy, after he graduated from high school, and he still couldn't figure out what he wanted to do, so mom brought him into my business, and I let him come work for me. And I had to leave the office for the day to go meet with the client out of town. And I called back to my office, and they had transferred the phones to his cell phone, and they had taken the extended lunch. And so when I called, they answered the phone like they were at work, but I'm hearing a bus pass by. And so I said, "Where are you?" He says, I said, "Is everything okay?" "Oh, yeah, everything's fine." I said, "Oh, you guys in the office?" "Uh-huh." "You are? Well, why do I hear a bus?" And then the phone just dropped.
Uh-huh.
So I called back to the back line, which he didn't transfer the back line. You know that a person, they think they know everything, kids.
Right.
They think they know everything, but they don't know it. So I called the back line. It just rings, rings, rings. So I didn't say anything. So the next morning, he got up. I left and came to work early the next morning. He thought he was going to ride with me. And I said, "Make sure you're on time to the office." He had to catch the bus. I went to work extra early. He got to the office, barely making it in. I had him come directly into my office. And I told him, today, effective immediately, you're terminated no, I asked what happened and where, and he did confess then. And I said, "So you took the team out?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Okay, well, you put me in my company in a compromising position. And as much as I love you, I'm going to use you as the example since you put me out there and effective immediately, you are terminated." And he said, "Well, Mama, why you just didn't fire me? Tell me before I came." He said, "You're going to take me home?" I said, "Absolutely not. You're going to go home the same way you came." And so he will. That is my story with working, and so he'll come by and help with whatever I need if he's around. But he knows if he comes to work for me, it's about that business. So
That's great, Valerie. And
but
that's
it's
the way you've got to be. Jennifer is one of the most, her work ethic is beyond, above and beyond. And she has raised a very good family. She and her husband are good people. And she raised a daughter, the one that runs my front office, does referral. I mean, she does the tremendous amount of work. And she is just like Jennifer. She is cut from the same mold. That's the only way it would work, is if she was exactly like her. And her sister is a great person too, very responsible, very ethical, very trustworthy. So, it's just a good family. It works. And I've never known it to work like that as well before, but it does. It just works.
And I really do believe that, we always talk about having family and friends working for you. it could be somewhat of a challenge. Does anybody else have family and friends working for them, or has anyone else fired their family member?
I won't hire my family.
No.
No, yeah, we don't even go down that path. We know better.
Okay.
I have my mom doing jobs with me sometimes. And when I have other people that I hire, like the physical organizing, they are on, like, they never stop working. And I had my mom working with me recently, and she was taking a break, and I was like, looking at her like, oh, wait, that's my mom. Let me get it together. I was like, what you doing? We got stuff to do. I had to check myself.
There you go, Ali. I tell you,
smart thing.
it takes all kinds to make this train keep going.